What do we want? We want a knot gate and a buffer gate. Set this to like 1 second. No more space debris. Does sand do that also? Well, that's what made me think. I thought it was the falling properties of the sand. So if we get some sand and do the same thing. Now this is since they made an update. They did a little patch recently where they said they totally optimized how buried terrain, or buried ore, I think they've phrased it, behaves when it entombs a tile. This never used to happen. If you chomped something in a door before, it dropped the debris on the floor, or moved it if it had a place for it to go. This has a place to go. This could displace it above the door or out to the sides, and it doesn't. It just noms. Will solar panels work under it? If you made the floor out of glass, so let's say we had, let me see, if we did this, we need a window tile there, and then we'll need some bunker doors, something like that. Oh, we're gonna need power. Maybe something like that. I don't know. Now you see, look what's happening to the metal. It's totally different. Why do these not have power? What's going on? Oh, it's because these are actually in there. Let me just give this a bit of power first. I'll just do that, makes sense. I think you see my point, anyway. It's a little bit cheaty. Does it do that outside the space biome? That is a great idea. I haven't actually checked that. Let's take these things with us. Probably need to hook it all up again, but whatever. Let's try placing that there. It's kind of cool. But yeah, it's definitely deleting it. I wonder what happens if we put some doors underneath. Whether it'll just fall through or whether it'll chomp it. So that could be quite interesting. So we'll put some doors here. Oh, for fuck's sake. Sorry, I know I shouldn't be showing you these things really, or not showing them, but not advertising them. This one really, I thought was crazy. Yeah, that'll just that'll just fall straight through. Okay, what if we did it like this though? Will the debris get displaced into the tiles? So I'm painting in. Let's just dig out all this. Okay, and let's clear this. And let's paint in 1,000. Okay. And we're going to paint in 1,000 per tile. And I'll do 5,000. Let's see what we end up with. Okay, now we can get rid of that. Okay. So, 5,000 sand turned into 500 kilos. I say it deletes it. It just goes. I did sort of show them this in the video I did for the forums. So we end up with the one tile worth, which was what was in this tile. You never have an opportunity to build door under sand. No, X-Team, the example that I was doing it for was in space, where you definitely have examples to do it, opportunities to do it, because this regolith stuff ends up being a pain in the ass. Anyway, I just thought I'd share that with you. It's a bit of a funny one, bit of a new one. I'm hoping they'll fix it soon. Let me just turn debug off again. I'm hoping they fix it. It's a weird one. Exactly, which one? Yeah, one tile. So we got 500 kilos, so it was 1,000 per tile. That's what I mean. Very strange. Very strange. I guess so. Someone place a bunch of those oil wells of where the debris falls. Oh yeah, if you do a build order, what you can do for your dupes, by the way, if you want to do this in a sort of legit way, if you build a building, any building, it doesn't matter what, over the top of the regolith, over the debris, and then restrict the material that you've asked to build it out of. So, I don't know, block off all your abyssalites somewhere and build it out of abyssalite. It doesn't matter what building is. Or something quite niche, like, I don't know, all your refined tungsten or whatever. The blueprint for the build will stay there, and dupes will come along and dig out the debris for the build, but they won't have the materials to actually build it, so the blueprint will stay there, so they'll constantly come and clear it out. The only problem is then you have a shitload of building blueprints clutter around your base, which kind of looks a bit weird. How do you launch the debug menu? You just need a file in your ONI folder. If you go to, I'll give you the location of mine. So if you went to like this directory, okay, and then you created a file called debug_enable, just a text file, okay, like that, and put that in that folder wherever yours is. When you launch the game, you can press backspace to launch debug, and then you can do like testing and tinkering. That's what I use it for coming up with builds and stuff. Anyway, that was just a little aside. What was I going to do? We were going to do a room, weren't we, for carbon skimmers? That's what we need to do. Now, carbon skimmers are quite big, in as much as they are a chunky bastard, a chunky building. But we should be able to get 2 serviced with 2 per sweeper, I think. If we do it in this sort of setup. I think that would be fine. I think that's what I want to do. Now, each one of these will take a full pipe's worth of feed. So we're probably not going to need this many, but why not? Because they only output 5 kilos, you see. So I'm probably going to see how many feeds I can do. So a water sieve will take in, they'll take 5 kilos of water and output 5 kilos of water, and then we get dirt and stuff. So we'll get 2 of these per pipe feed. Can you unzoom? Yeah. There you go. This is the base as it stands at the minute. This is how much we've sort of dug out and oxygenated and stuff. We're getting there. It's starting to take shape. It is going to be quite a big base by the time we're done, but I like it. I like the layout of it at the minute. I like it. It's going to be quite a chunky bugger. What is the luminosity on the top left? Oh, this is some shine bugs. We were tinkering around before with some shine bugs. We've made a bit of a sun. It's a big one. Right. So yeah, I think a build like this would kind of work, and then we'll have a sweeper in the middle that can get to both of these. Because we can't get 3, I don't think. I don't think we can. And we don't honestly need 3, I don't think. We probably don't need 4. But I like the idea of being able to pass a lot of water when we want to. What do you reckon, guys? This will take... This 2 will give us a full pipe's worth of water. Constantly, in theory. I mean, we could just do it a bit smaller. You gain electricity with lamps and solar panels. I don't think so. I don't think the normal lamps generate enough. I don't think so. 4, it's more scalable. Well, my thinking is we could do 2 for the main feed and then 2 for getting rid of wastewater from later. So if we've used some of this water elsewhere in the base and we're generating it, say our natural gas gens or something like that, we can then pass it into another loop and get more water out. That was my thinking. I think that's what we'll do. I think that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to go quite big on this one. We'll put sweeper arms in. I'll just map all this out. I'll give the dupes access and then we'll get all this built pretty quickly. The plumbing I need to figure out first. Because I don't have all that much space if I build it here. All my water pipes are over here really, but I don't actually have a water tank at the minute. So maybe I'll build a water tank here. We'll have a water tank on each side. That sounds quite cool. Let's do that. So we'll do this. You can bridge into that. You can go that way and bridge into that. And then this just can be dead easy. It doesn't actually need to be bridged or anything, I don't think. This will just feed itself. That should work, I think. The only thing I've not really factored in is heat generation. What I could always do is make a couple of these bits of pipe. Out of thingy pipe. What's the word I'm looking for? What's the word I'm looking for? Somebody help. Radiant pipe. This is 30-degree water, you see. And that'd keep this at a nice 30 degrees. What do we think? What do we think? I know what I'm going to do. I know what I'm going to do. Let's snip these off here. The floor. The floor will make out of a few tiles of metal tile. And then we'll have some temp shift plates connecting them all. And we'll run some pipe through temp shift plates. That'll be nice. So like these tiles here will be iron or something. And then we'll do some we don't need this block of floor 4, by the way. I just think it will look nice. That should be fine. should connect all those up. Keep it nice and cold. Oh, you can flip the sieves now. Really? I feel like I knew that. I feel like I knew that. But maybe I didn't. Excellent work, Max. Excellent work, as ever. This is why you got promoted. This is why you got the promotion and Blue was fired. Ah. Oh, Max, you're my favourite. You're my favourite one this evening. For sure. Don't get too ahead of yourself. Sorry, I'm going to do the input pipes first, because I want to figure out how I'm going to run radiant pipes through here. I think what I'll do is have... something like that. And then it can come up through the machine, just one tile. And then this will all be abyssalite, as will this. And this can be granite, why not? None of these need to be abyssalite because it's gonna be 30-degree water. And this is gonna be 40-degree water in fairness, so this is gonna be flipped for a while. Ah. Yeah, I knew about the aqua tuners. I just totally forgot about sieves. I don't use them that much, guys. When was the last time you saw me use a water sieve in a playthrough? I don't bother with them normally. I'm only doing it in this one because in this playthrough we've got two massive fucking water geysers. So it kind of seems crazy not to. What have I done wrong here? My brain's not working properly. You need to come up there. You need to not be a thing. Then we'll do the rest with granite pipes, and that will all be fine. Ooh. Yeah, as I mentioned earlier, I've had quite a result and managed to sell my our old mattress and bed and stuff that we've replaced recently. So I'm so looking forward to going out and getting a good mattress. I've not had a good night's sleep and I don't know how long, and it is really starting to wear me out. Is your brains ever working properly? Blue, you're beyond fired. I don't know what the next step is, but you are that. Whatever the next step is after firing someone, I think I'm going to shoot you. I think that is the only thing that can necessarily come next. Blue, you're a dead man. I'm taking you out. You son of a bitch. How dare you? How dare you? After everything I've done for you, after all those stupid builds I've helped you with, after all the rest of your bullshit, how dare you, sir? You jerk. You're a dead man. Right, okay, that'll do. Just sort out my confusion on my part. When you say 40 degrees, do you mean Celsius? Oh, sorry, Celsius, everything. Everything here is Celsius. Yeah, sorry. Not Kelvins or Fahrenheit. I love you, you know it. Nothing, only half. Nothing, everything's fine. Go back to sleep, everything's alright. Okay. That should work. That should work. So the clean water, polluted water will come through here, go into the sieves, be split 50-50, and then the outputs will bridge and go over this way. I think I'll do a tank over here, and possibly a tank over here. So we'll have two supplies of clean water. Because I might want to do some more electrolyzer builds elsewhere. I kind of like the idea of keeping it symmetrical as much as I can. Why is he building water cleaners? It's just because I've got so much polluted water, really, only half. And my main geyser at the minute is dormant, and it's dormant for a while, so I figured I'd best pull my finger out and get some sort of backup water going. That is the plan. No drama, no problem, just needs to be done. So that'll be fine. The sweepers, then, are going to need loaders and receptacles, aren't they? And unfortunately, they're both going to need them. Which kind of sucks on the power front, but never mind. So we'll have a loader here. This is going to be for collecting the poop. And we'll have a loader here. They can be connected on the same conveyor rail. That's fine. Ishot Estra, thank you very much for the follow, buddy. I am sorry if I murdered your name. I don't do pronounce good times well. Alright? I'm sorry. Right, where are we going to want the compost going? The dirt. Maybe we'll do them on the sides or something. Right, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Whilst, rather than me just trying to plan all this out paused, let's actually build some pathways here and we'll get our troops engaged. Because otherwise, we're going to be here all day. So let's do this. And get them going. Nice. Isn't that the third name you butchered today? I will butcher every foreign-sounding name ever. I'm sorry. I'm terrible at pronunciation. The bot has no idea I've been here for 2 hours. You can just call me Ejot. Ijot. Ijot. Nice. Well, good evening, buddy. I saw you say something earlier, I think, in chat. You did say something earlier. Listen, I'm terrible with foreign names, okay? I'm sorry. Who's keeping count, Blue? Blue is always keeping count. He's a son of a bitch. Every single time I slip up, he's on me. He's on me like a rash. A dirty, sexy rash. It's disgusting. Right. We're going to want to insulate these underneath. Perfect. I want these gone. I really don't like these ruins. They make me sad. They make me sad in my face. How are our slicksters doing, I wonder? I bet they're all starving. Oh no, they're okay. They've got a little bit of carbon dioxide. And they've made us an excessive amount of oil. Holy shit. We are swimming in it. Okay. Whilst I think on... I think them shine bugs are starting to lag out my game a little bit. I've got a wee bit of lag. A wee bit of lag. Right, I'm just trying to work out where this is going to be. So it's a one gap. So I want another one of these storage rooms soon, because we're running out of storage space. And it's bothering me. So is there a quicker thing that I can do with my dirt than composting it? Is it best to like feed it to sage hatches or something like that? We're going to get 200 grams a second of stinky poop. It's made a username I shared with my dad. Not sure if that makes it foreign. Oh, fair enough then. Well, it's foreign. It's foreign sounding. Someone was like, I don't want to use solar panels intended. I'm not doing surface stuff. It's not that I'm not doing surface stuff. There's fuck all up there. I'm sorry to say it, guys, right? The cosmic upgrade, there is fuck all up there. Right? We're going to go up there. The only thing we get is metal and sand equivalent. That's it. And sunlight. Solar panels. Do we need solar panels? No! We don't need them. Do you know why? Because they're shit. 380 watts for solar panels is dog shit. Do you know why? Because you have to put fucking bunkers over the top of them. Do you know why? Because they put fucking meteors in. Do you know why? Dicks. That's why. There's no reason for it. It's terrible. There's the rant. That's why we're not rushing to space. There's fuck all up there. Christ. If you wanted to make a fancy farm, how would you do it? Just fully automated, mate. I do like I like submerged sweeper arms so that you can have sweeper arms within liquid in the centre of a farm and stuff like that. Yeah. You haven't seen all. What's that, Press? What do you mean? Damn you, Blue. For refined metal at the top. I know, Mex. That's the only benefit. You get refined metal and you get solar panels, right? That's it. Other than that, we get sand. Well, we already had shitloads of sand. We didn't really need it. We already had so much sand, and we can make it. We can boil it. You know, we've got geysers now that can easily boil, you know, polluted water into dirt, and we can cook fertilizer into sand, and we have all these things. And I've done playthroughs where I've shown you how to do all these things before. We've done it. And I kind of said this when the pre-release came out, like, there's fuck all content. And that's not just me being an elitist or anything, or not me being a whining streamer bitch. There's just fuck all content. When you actually break down the surface biome, nothing there. I have, Brass. I have seen it all. Because I've done some tinkering and debug, so I know everything about what's on the surface. And we looked when the pre-release came out, in fairness. So yeah, I do know what's up there. I've balls this up, haven't I? That should not be there. Ba, ba, ba. You're totally the we don't need to go outside the gate guy. No, 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 no. I'm totally the if there's fuck all outside, let's not bother guy. That's my stance, I think. What am I doing at all? If nothing's changed outside, stay inside. Unless you need milk, don't go out. No, it's just not all that interesting, I don't think. I mean, we'll do it if you want. We'll break open space, but then we're going to need to rush to get steel so that we can build bunker doors. The bunker doors cost power. The generation that you get off solar panels is actually less in space, as in real estate, than bunker doors cost. It just doesn't make sense. Get stuck with life during the apocalypse and have you stay inside and die instead of finding more supplies. No, you see, that contradicts what I just said. Oh dear. That's not what I mean at all. Because if you're in an apocalypse, then yeah, you need to go out. You need to find stuff. You need to go and find the solution. But if you know what the solution is, don't bother. To put that scenario better, only half. If you ever get stuck in an apocalypse with me, and I know that the entirety of the world has been cremated, and somehow we were the only two that made it to the bunker, chances are I'm not going to want to go outside. If there's nothing outside, I won't go outside. I know you're trying to bait me. I'm not doing it. Fuck you. Oh, shit. No, we will do it. We will go up to the top at some point, but I'm just not rushing to do it. We need lots of lime, we need lots of steel, we need all sorts of good stuff. I want glass and all sorts. We're just not there yet. There's no point rushing it. Stay inside and just make babies, no homo. But babies. That. Of course you did only half. It's because I'm in a bit of a ragey mood tonight. I don't know what's up with me. I've raged about all sorts tonight. I've literally had a go. I've insulted so many people tonight, it's untrue. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know what's wrong with me. I think I'm a little bit sleep deprived at the minute, and it is starting to wear me out a little bit. I'm sorry. To all of you that I called an idiot tonight, I'm sorry. Apart from if you were being an idiot, in which case, fuck you. He's not shitting on me the whole stream. Oh, shit. Crane, how are you, mate? Not seen you in a while. How do you prevent germs and slime lung? Same old stuff, mate. Put the slime lung in compactors and kill off the germs. I like to use chlorine storage areas. Same old stuff, really, mate. Shit. Well, Blue, in fairness, you've been giving me a hard time. You have been giving me a hard time. And also, you suck. There is that too. When you factor everything in, Blue, I've got every reason to give you a hard time. And you suck. No? I'm pretty sure that's true. Right, that can go there. He remembers me. Been here, seen 100 followers. Seems we've both grown. Crane, of course I remember you, mate. I think I'm following you. Don't I follow you on Twitch? I'm pretty sure I do. Aren't I a nice guy that went and followed you and said hello and... What do you mean? Of course I remember you. I try and remember everybody. Galaxy, how are you, buddy? Listen, there's no anonymity here. I try and remember everyone. You know how it is. Right. Is that 8? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Shwep. That'll do. That'll do for now. Praise me this stream. Don't feel unwelcome anymore. Feels bad. Oh, Max, I promoted you. I didn't just praise you. I promoted you. I didn't even call you a son of a bitch. You son of a bitch. I do love you guys, you know that. I really do. I do love every single one of you. Apart from Blue. He's fired. But the rest of you, I love you all. Apart from Max, he's a son of a bitch. But the rest of you... Oh, shit. And only half as well. He's a son of a bitch too. Oh, shit. Sorry, guys. I am in a bit of a weird mood. I don't know why. Without liquid doors, how would you hold air in rooms? With mechanised airlocks, it's your only other option, really. You can do gas locks, they're just not very good. What else? What other options have you got? Transit tubes, seal up your base, use tubes to get out. I don't really know, really, buddy. There ain't that many options. Or you can do U-bend locks. They're like a less buggy version or a less exploity version of this sort of lock. You do an actual U-bend. A lot of people have started using them because they think it makes them better morals, I suppose, less cheaty. But they're the same principle. It's just you're blocking off air with liquid. Right. It's probably quite germ heavy round here, I've just realised. Oh no, actually, we've killed off a lot of it. This was the horrible morb pit, if you remember. It was that one morb the entire game that had been making loads of germs, but we've actually killed him off and it seems to be pretty sweet. We do have germs in our hydrogen up here and our oxygen, but that should die off pretty quickly. Other than that, the map seems to be pretty chill. There's probably a few pockets down here that are rough, but yeah, we seem to be alright down here.